Hello, wanderers of the internet. This is Paleo Jonathan, and I finally came home with the milk. Today, I am going to introduce you to a park build that I made in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Um, so, basically, if I can get that set up, it is, as I like to dub it, Jurassic Sea World. And you can see why. The entire map is covered in islands. Well, water, and then islands are in that water. And I think it looks pretty good. It's not great. I don't even have most of the dinosaurs unlocked yet, but it was good to get a thing built, and I just wanted to show it off because I think it might have some interesting inspiration. So, basically I have my SAS centers and a lagoon hatchery over here. The reason I have a lagoon hatchery is because while they don't actually eat each other, even though I have every species in this water, and I'll show you in a bit, they often will get stuck in the walls and starve to death. That happened to a mosasaur, an elasmosaur, and an ichthyosaur. So I needed to replace them, which is fine. But anyways, yeah, so basically you go over this monorail basically as soon as you head into the park. And the first thing you pass over is this really long and fairly big island on which you can see some Diplodocus with a very pretty skin, I might add. Like, that looks so nice. I love it so much. Oh, look, he's like turning above it. He's looking out. Oh, and there he's clipped. So anyways, though, you can head over to here, and then this is the main island of the park with a nice main street heading into an innovation center. And then I also have a hotel area right here with a nice little like village looking one for those who pay more. Oh yeah, forgot to mention that on the main street, by the way, sorry for frame rate issues. On the main street, I made sure to have an aquarium, of course. Anyways, though, there are marine viewing galleries, and oh yeah, there's another little shop area off to the side right there, and some over here as well. Yeah, there's marine viewing galleries and viewing towers out and about, specifically shark feeders for the mosasaurs, but one of the coolest parts of this is that you can have viewing towers that look onto like other islands. So, for example, I have. Oh yeah, quick tip if you want to make a park like this is give every single dinosaur the humble trait. I tried to make this like functional, in that like it would be some stars in like a hard park, right? And it is. I think it's like 4, almost 5. I just didn't have enough coverage because of the small size. But, I mean, the big issue is that, obviously, if they were to get sick, there's nothing you could do about it. But it works. I just... To get into the ideas of the new game, I wanted to make sure it at least was a working part in the game. I didn't build it purely for aesthetics, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So then, jumping over to here, and getting some bad frame rate issues, we have a little sandy beachfront Carnotaurus exhibit with some beautiful Carnotaurus skins, which looks so good. I love this game so much, especially the skin system. And you can see that they're just hanging out right now. Beautiful. Aw, so cute. Oh, look at this thing. Ah, so adorable. So then over on this island right here, which is considerably rockier, we have a Spinosaurus. And I went with just the basic skin on this guy, I think. But I found a really cool skin in my like Site B park I'm working on. And I am angry that I didn't go with it, because it looked really nice. Hold on, let me take the capture real quick. Yeah, that's pretty. cool. Anyways, so, oh darn it, I left capture mode. Okay, well, here, that's fine. So then down here we have, on another island, we have a little Triceratops exhibit with some pretty Triceratops in the long grass. I really like the skin on these guys. Oh yeah, so just to give you an idea, island goes around. Oh yeah, shoot, skipped one. Yeah, so but eventually goes to little Triceratops exhibit. In the meantime, it goes to a little hub island with just like viewing platforms and a little hotel on it. And then if you look on the viewing platform over here, you can see, if I can find them. Oh, there they are. You can see a raptor squad. I went with their proper skins. So we have Blue, Charlie, Echo, and Delta, although I haven't named him, so maybe that's it. Anyways. And then one of my favorite parts of this park, my favorite part of this park in general, is on this island over here, we have free roaming pterosaurs in like a guest park that isn't, oh, one of them is clipping through the floor. Good job. Yeah, free roaming pterosaurs in a guest park that isn't like just too far off to where they'll never get to them. It's like an actual exhibit that they can view. This is one of the only ways I think you can properly do that. Either this or like in a gyrosphere tour that's really far off. Or you're just gonna have to let them eat your guests. But it looks really nice. I got some Tropiognathus and some Pteranodons, which may or may not be 2 of the 3 pterosaurs I have unlocked because I spent all my time. I have a gigantic map on Canada that has all of the aquatics in it except the mosasaur, because I got that in Chaos Theory Jurassic World. But anyways, without further ado, it's getting dark, so I think I should probably take a look down at the aquatics themselves, because they are the pride and joy of this exhibit. So let's start off with our mosasaur. See him swimming along in his territory. Not one of them has eaten another one. When I found that Site-B's type stuff, it works. I've tested it so far, like with aquatics, like right now, and I also made one with dinosaurs. And what I found with dinosaurs is that pack hunters and large carnivores are the only ones that need to be like physically separated. Like you need to have like either a large amount of land or like fences or whatever, something just to keep them apart, because they will attack stuff. So like, but like you can put baryonyx in with like a herd of herbivores, and as long as it has food, it's fine. So that's really nice. But meanwhile, if you have a Ceratosaurus in with Brachiosaurus, it's gonna kill all the Brachiosaurus before it eats any goats. Then let's take a look at our Tylosaurus. I have a couple of these. I have he's coasting over the water. They're having the view of the lifetime from up there, aren't they? Or no, that would just be the Dryodes, right? Yeah. Or oh, it's Spino. Yeah, sorry. Then we have another one, and there. Look at them. They passed the lifetime. So pretty. I love it. Anyways, I'm going to move swiftly onwards. The ones that have claimed the most territory and do the most wandering around are definitely the Elasmosaurus and the Ichthyosaurus. So, yeah, just that's important to note. I think I might have forgotten to give them the humble genes, though, which perhaps is it. Plesiosaurus, too. I didn't see how long their thing is. Okay. We have these guys, and they're very pretty. You can see them chilling out. These are like some of the smaller guys, and I have not seen them get eaten, which is really nice. Very cool. Okay then, move quickly onwards to the Ichthyosaurus. And we have quite a few of these. I don't know if they're necessarily like the most interesting to look at, but they are cool. They fill up the sea. They make it more like alive feeling. Honestly, I wish I added more since they're so spread out. It makes it to where they're not just like alone in their different areas. So I should have considered that. Anyways, next up we have, let's go with the Elasmosaurus. These have, yeah, really pretty, like, albino-looking skin. And they look really cool. People really complain about them, but, like, they only have, like, crests in their head, and I don't know, the spikes don't seem that out of place to me. Like, other sea animals have spikes. I don't know. It's not, like, perfect. I would have preferred, like, something that looks another way, but, like, it's not that. Like, it's only a very slight thing. Very beautiful. Anyways, I think I probably should cycle around him a bit. They're albino looking ones. And these two are clipping through each other. Nice. We love it when that happens. And then over here we have... So, let's see here. Next up would be... Oh, yeah, Wild Pleurodon. Where are they at? There we go. These ones I can see a little bit why people don't like them. They're very crocodile-y. I personally think they look cool. But I can see why. They're a little... They don't look right. And I think also with, like, the way that their flippers are attached on their... Yeah, it just doesn't look great. I don't know. It just... They don't look sleek, I think is the best way to put it. And that's, like, kind of necessary for most marine things to look marine. It's not... Once again, I like them personally, but it's just... I can see why it's not everyone's cup of tea. And then we have a couple of these guys. Beautiful. And then we should have... somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Singular Atmosaurus. It's very pretty. This is definitely, probably my favorite marine animal because it's just so nice. It looks really nice. It's like a real marine animal. Look at the little sniffies. Oh, and they have the little paint splatters on them. Okay, one thing I do in the show before I wrap this up is like the pterosaurs. They have some interesting skins, to say the least. We got like the blue and orange pteranodons. We got, I wish it was light out, but they're like purple and yellow. Which one was it? Was it the Trobiognathus? Yes. Oh, they are very pretty though. I like it. Look at that. Knock. Oh, that's so cool. I love three-rim pterosaurs. They look so nice. And it makes sense too, because like they wouldn't be like going to hunt people if they have fish. Whatever. Anyways, though. And like realistically, I mean, if it was real life, then like you could probably beat up a pterosaur unless it's like an Asgardian. I mean, like they would hurt, but like you're not gonna lose a fight to a big pelican. You know, you should just punch them. Their bones are hollow. Maybe a small child. So, whatever. And yeah, they definitely could like fly that gap, but they don't in the game. Which is nice. I like that they included that. Like in the first game, you had pterosaurs like flying all the way off the island, never to return. And in this one, they can't make it over this gap, or they choose not to, at least. Just gonna pause it real quick. Yeah, tips for making this island: have marine feeders all over, so that they definitely don't choose to eat each other. And that is the worst thing that could happen, because you gotta put them in early. Well, you don't. I guess you don't have to. But yeah, if you want to have pterosaurs, make sure to put down an aviary. Let them put down the water around the aviary. Let them break out of the aviary, and then wait until they all leave the aviary. Destroy it. Then you can build whatever. And this seems to be enough space, you could probably do it in one less island thing. I just wanted to make a really cool looking mountain. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely make sure to make them all humble, otherwise they will not be happy with you. I would recommend only having like a couple viewing islands and not having them land on many others. Because that way you can at least make it like a semi-functional park. Let's see here. Really, you can go with whatever dinosaurs you choose, because you don't, like, you know, the edges of their island are the edges of that biome, really. So you can make whatever you want, and it can look really pretty. Like, I made sure to have 3 different dinosaurs that each have, like, really different needs on this thing. So it kind of captures that look that I really like with the aviaries, where it's, like, a dome in which, like, it's different inside. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Something I wonder about is, since Camp Cretaceous is adding, Smilodon clearly, which it might just be a hologram, but if it's not, I think if they do end up adding, like, Smilodon, woolly mammoth, other Pleistocene stuff, it would honestly work pretty well if they just added them and then used, like, an aviary reskin as a biodome. Because you don't want them just wandering around in a tropical island. That kind of is weird. I doubt they'll add it, really, though. Even if Camp Cretaceous does have real ones. Unless they're in Dominion, which I haven't looked into the leaks or the trailers. But I imagine that I would have been spoiled if there was, like, a woolly mammoth in Dominion. I don't know. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I doubt that they'll... Because it's such a radical art style shift, and they're, like, such a different thing modeling-wise, that I doubt that they would go for it. But, I mean, that should be my park. Basically, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to show you. You can leave now. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, also, tip for Sandbox. Sorry, before you can leave now, goodbye. Make sure to add scientist capacity. Because people worry about scientists in Sandbox. I added scientist capacity on all of my staff centers over here. And yeah, I shouldn't have to do that in the first place. But it took like 4 minutes. And then I did not have to worry about scientists the rest of the game. Anyways, I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.